Good morning, everyone. This is your weather hazard briefing for December 25th, Christmas Day. Our key points for the next several days: a cold front is shifting east early this morning, and it's bringing widespread light snow as well as rain-snow mix below 5,000 feet. Looking ahead, an atmospheric river will bring moisture Thursday through Monday. And for this event, we do have winter storm watches in effect for our mid elevations as well as our mountains. And that's going to bring daily widespread rain and snow showers over the next several days. Otherwise, we'll see a continuation of above normal temperatures with highs above freezing and our lows near to below freezing. Current look at satellite imagery. These clouds here in blue are low stratus, and that's where our snow is falling out of. Further upstream here, we can see clouds riding over this weak high pressure that is behind our trough here. Our weather risk outlook for the next 5 days. As you can see, daily activity, rain and snow for much of the area, snow in our higher elevations, as well as breezy winds, especially for the South Hills today and tomorrow with the frontal passage, more widespread breezy conditions across much of the area, especially our mountains again. Most impactful will be for our southeast highlands and eastern highlands, as well as the Wood River area and Sawtooths. That's where we're going to see the most snow accumulations over these next several days. We'll get into the details here in just a moment. Here's a look at WPC 7-day rainfall or snow equivalent forecast. Much of the area is going to accumulate over this next week at least an inch or so. But as you can see in our mid to high elevations, we're looking at closer to 2 to 3 inches over the week. So like I mentioned, that winter storm watch in effect is for our central mountains as well as our eastern and southeast mountains and highlands. And likely today we'll be deciding which of those zones will need a warning for this next upcoming event, with many of our lower elevations likely getting an advisory as well. 5-day snow totals. This really sums it up here with the greatest activity occurring between Thursday and Saturday, but still slow and steady precipitation even after that, heading into next week. So many of our lower elevations are going to see several inches of snow. And for our mid elevations, up to a foot or so, plenty of areas seeing a foot to 2 feet. As you can see here, Soda Springs, Stanley, and Sun Valley seeing up to a foot and a half, and 2 feet for the Island Park region. So we're just looking at pretty much light snow, but just over a long duration. So we're looking at really increasing our snowpack in our mountains finally. Temperatures for today, like I said, we'll see a continuation of those above normal temperatures, widespread 20s for our lows, and for our highs, which much of the area has already seen these high temperatures ahead of that cold front this morning, but widespread 30s. Max wind today, South Hills and portions of the Eastern Magic Valley will see the brunt of that as that front has shifted through, but it will stay breezy. These are the peak winds, but even later into the morning, these locations will stay breezy, gusting to around 20 to 30 miles per hour for much of the afternoon. But for elsewhere, most areas will stay below 20 miles per hour, even for the gust. More widespread winds will be realized tomorrow with that frontal passage. Precipitation for the rest of today, not all too impressive. This will be a mix of rain and snow for our lowest elevations, but generally a trace to an inch across much of the area. The I-15 corridor could see an inch to 2 inches this morning, but it's going to be tough to accumulate with our very marginal temperatures. So really maxing out probably around 2 inches for much of the area. And temperatures tomorrow, more widespread teens for our lows, but a bit warmer for our highs. So pushing 40. Eastern Magic Valley will probably exceed 40. and precipitation for the Thursday and Friday time frame. And this is when we'll see that atmospheric river moisture arrive. So much of the area will see at least several inches, even for our lower elevations across the Snake Plain. And our population centers along I-15 are looking at several inches. Models are handling this quite a bit differently, so we'll see how things shake out in over the next, day or so. But much of our area will see up to a foot and a half in our highlands, and then up to 2 feet for our highest elevations. But that's going to be the mountain peaks. And some of this will be falling as rain, with our temperatures continuing to be above normal. So we do have the QPF. This would include this. This would be the snow equivalent as well as the rain included as well. And our totals for Saturday through Tuesday. So not too much here for the Snake Plain. As you can see, though, our QPF is a little bit higher. So that's, including the rain. Um, and it is going to be, that's a tough part of the forecast is, considering our above normal temperatures. It's going to be the timing of the frontal passages, the transitioning precipitation type, and, when is that precip falling? Is it nighttime when our temperatures can support snow, or is it going to be during the daytime when more will fall as rain? So those are the uncertainties in the forecast and the difficulties with the above normal temperatures. But our mountains are looking at several more feet, 2 or 3 more feet of snow, with at least several more inches over the long duration, slow and steady snow over the next several days. So just to summarize, that cold front is shifting eastward this morning. So we'll see some light snow today, even rain snow mix below 5,000 feet, not amounting to much. Atmospheric river moisture does arrive tomorrow, and that'll continue into next week. And that's going to bring a long duration snow event. We do have a winter storm watch in effect for our mid elevations and mountains. So do stay tuned for us transitioning that over to advisories and warnings over the next couple forecast updates. Other than that, we do have above normal temperatures this week. So, like I said, that's making this forecast a little bit tricky with the timing and determining precipitation type. But if you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to reach out. And of course, stay abreast of the weather if you're traveling, especially. And we hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Take care.